God bless you. I really appreciate you taking the time to listen and hear what I believe that God have placed upon my heart that might bless you. I do want to say this to you prophetically, and it's not a great thing to say this in a prophetic manner, but we're living in perilous times, serious times, and we need to pay close attention to what God is bringing to the people of God. At one time in pulpits and in places there was powerful words of God and powerful presence and deliverance and healing and salvation, and now we've got a lot of showmanship, entertainment, eloquent speeches that are being broadcast, and people are falling for that. And I just believe that that's the reason why a lot of churches are declining, because people need something that is sustainable, that will break the yoke of the enemy. They need to see the power of God. They need to feel the presence of God, and not just another taught sermon of something of how you're going to prosper and how you're going to get blessed and how where you live, and give the name of your address, and someone claiming to be a prophet, and next thing you know he's asking you for $10,000. That's it's time out for the foolishness, because the foolishness has set in. There's a lot of foolishness in churches today. The entertainment is foolishness. It's time for people to get delivered, set free. Forget about your finances right now. Get delivered. Get healed. That money means nothing if your body is broken down. And so it's time out for the foolishness that is in the house of God. What people are doing, the things that they are conjuring up on their own ideas. If you notice, when you can tell when something is not a move of God, is because what happens is when one person gains or it looks like success of a crowd, next thing you know, others are popping up. Now everything is being branded as ministry because they're marketing. One church that has 10,000 folk, and people are falling out and following them and showing up 15 hours before the service. That's fanatical, and fanatical is not the thing of God. God does not require you to be a fanatical for a person, because they're showing up for people, and they're looking at people, and what's trending and what they like and how they're marketing, and it's different, and it's something that we've not seen before. Then others begin to try to mimic the thing that they're doing to get the success that they're having. That's what goes on. That's why you have praise teams now. At one time, you had hymns, you had choirs. They've done away with the choirs because they saw someone else becoming successful with the praise team. And so now everybody has a praise team, and everybody has a praise leader. And then we have the musicians. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's the mimicking. We're copying success of others. When some church has a hit song, and now all of the churches are trying to play that song in their church. Some ministry that seems to be prospering, now everybody want to do the same thing. That's what's taking place. That's not the presence of God. That's the flesh. And then we say that we want to go to the world, but we're trying to draw the world by their standards. We don't go to them and compel them. We want to draw them with entertainment that they feel like I feel at home. I feel, well, I've gone from the club jumping and hopping, and now I come into the church jumping and hopping to the same kind of beat, the same kind of music, the same kind of sound. And that's not the presence of God. That's not God. And then people become fanatical because they're excited and they're enthused, and they see something that's a little different. Hear what I'm saying. These are prophetic times. Things that we thought were lies, now people say they're truths. And God said that he would send strong delusions that those would believe a lie over the truth, because they don't love the truth. They don't want the truth. And in pulpits today, truth is not spoken. Truth is not told. And people are being pampered. and the scratching of the itch of the people. That's what's taking place. The look of the person that's up. Watch how he moves. Watch how he carries himself. He's trying to he wants to present himself in an attractive way. That's not God. That God doesn't. God, if you've sold out for God, you don't care how attractive you are to people and the things that you've got to look a certain way and wear a certain kind of clothing and the branding of the clothing. That's not God. That's where we are today. We've got to break the shackles of the enemy, and what's taking place is not breaking anything. There's no binding and loosing. There's no power of God. There's no deliverance. There's no great salvation taking place. You got people joining churches. You got people running to here and running there and running to the next place and the next shining thing. But there is no move of God where people sense the presence of God. Where you sit there and you hear God stirring your soul. And you know something that's different, something that's moving you, compelling you to come to him. That's not taking place. When the songs are just being sung just to sing a song, of 3 fast songs and a couple soft songs, slow songs, and we call it worship. We call it worship music, and worship is not necessarily music. Worship doesn't require music when you're really in the presence of God. And so all the things we're doing, all the things that are taking place in the house of God, in the place of God, in the gathering places that we call church, when the church is really the people of God. Gather yourself. Begin to question things that you see around you and begin to call things it what it is. Don't play games with people and with lives. Speak the truth and lie not. And some are just lying through their flattery, through their enthusiasm, and through their entertainment. Speak the truth. People of God need to hear the truth. Listen, I really appreciate you taking time. Drop me a note, comment. I really appreciate it. God bless you until the next time.